What's up, guys? James Willie back at it again. Welcome to my channel at Not Fun Dip. Today, it's a good one. Got a really good one.
Yeah, today he only got one. Do you have any more? Of
Mine?
yeah,
No.
we don't want to surprise. Well, we don't want to tell him just yet.
Well, damn it. Well, I can show you guys one cool thing. This is how we stay cool.
Like carbon dioxide.
She got my eye.
Yeah, it's super cold.
You spit on it and it'll freeze.
If you do it like really fast. Today we gonna be like.
You smell?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a different assortment of air rifles and
CO2. Pellet and BB guns.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to spoil it yet because those are going to be second. We have a different assortment of air rifle,
knives,
pellet, air pistol,
and machete,
and blades. And just want to show them off, review them. Got me a little something to chop on. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. It just popped up in my head.
Yeah.
We were sitting there getting ready to watch a movie, and I said, hey, late night video?
And
so, why not?
Both of these blades, I kind of have a good opinion about. No, y'all don't make fun of me.
I only have a good opinion on one of them.
Yeah, small ones.
I can make them bounce, though. If
okay,
I was standing up, I could do it better.
Okay, let's stop playing.
Anyway, which one do you want to start off with? Oh, first, you gotta put us a dip in.
Yeah.
Now, I know this ain't a dipping video, but if you ain't got one in, pack one with me, y'all.
Now, like, if y'all want to, y'all could comment down below what, like, if y'all have any air rifles, air pistols, CO2 pistols, and what type of dip is y'all's most favorite? Type, and flavor, and cut.
Any videos that you want me to try out or try and make, I'll do my best. By the way, my main man Dennis here has gave me a hefty donation to buy me a tub so I can continue to make videos and dip with you guys. I've been out of dip for a while. So, everybody, give a big thank you to Dennis by going and checking out his channel. Link will be in the description, once again.
Yeah, I really need it because I only got like 8 subscribers.
Hey, you keep them company. I'm going to go and get the spitter.
All right.
Talking about random shit.
Like, starting off with the stuff.
Talking about Pelosi, about how we hate her.
I really don't like Nancy Pelosi. Like, as y'all can tell, although these are not real firearms, I love my guns. Like, and Democrats and socialists, they are not taking my guns. What do you thought about the socialists and Democrats taking our guns?
I think it's a bunch of bullshit. They need to leave good enough alone. Americans have had guns since the beginning, and, you know, it's not the gun that kills people, it's people that kill people. If you want to really crack down, you need to focus on the people who shouldn't have guns and start with them. Don't start with the good people who, like us, who deserve our guns, and take them away from us, because all that's going to do is make us want them more. It's going to piss us off, and then we're going to shoot you.
There'll be one less person in the community. Not in our community, though. As you can tell, we got us a big spitter. That's all the spit that and deal.
2 days. No, well, yeah. 1 day. Really?
Yeah, 1 day. Actually, 1 day.
Pretty much. Within a 24-hour period.
Put it right here, so.
Yeah, my bad.
Like, me and him, especially with me, I've been dipping a lot.
I dip when I got it. And if I can get it, I get it.
Now, that it goes to one of the, pistols that we're going to show you. And I have a good opinion about it. It's a
Why in the...
Now, this is...
It's still leaking.
as y'all can tell,
Any tighter.
as y'all can tell, is full metal. There, well, besides none of them.
So you want to start with that one first, since this is going to leak?
Yeah, because I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Although, like, this is a 6-saucer 1911 Colt 45. This is a BB gun, though. The style is a 1911 Colt 45 ACP. Well, how should I say Colt 45? I'm not.
Yeah, it's Colt. This brand that makes the M1911s. It's a 45 ACP, but it's 4.5 millimeter.
So, about a lot of sizes down. Like, literally.
It's meant to shoot something like this.
Yeah. It really makes it BB.
It makes a good noise, too.
Oh, that's... Well, the barrel got jammed. I was stupid enough to try to unclog it.
I think we're starting to have some actual technical difficulties. Anyway.
All right.
Now listen here. Listen here now. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Yeah.
So, go to the left. Well, damn it, you do it. You... Ooh. I'm trying to untighten it.
Let's just get on.
All right, yeah.
All right. As y'all can tell, it's full metal, and the mag, the CO2 goes up in here. You insert it from the left side with the insertion facing away from you. And
it's got the
the sights.
white glowing sights, the iron sights.
Well, they don't glow, but
they glow for me. Glowing for me.
Oh, well, they don't actually glow, but they glow in light.
Mm-hmm.
Like it. How it works is
technically it's still a hammer action, because whenever the hammer strikes a pin, that's whenever the CO2 releases into the chamber.
It goes from here.
Same as a hammer would strike the firing pin.
It goes from here to, then it goes into that, and it goes into the back side. And it
releases through the pressure chamber.
The most awesome feature I love the two most awesome features I love on this gun is a skeletal trigger, and it will not shoot without your hand on the button. Like, you have to firmly place your hand on the gun.
You have to actually grip the handle for it to be able to be fired.
Yeah.
Or else the trigger basically won't work no more.
Yeah. Firmly.
That's a pretty cool safety feature. What a kid might not know. Yeah, I forgot. I messed up again. So you want to move on to the second one?
Yeah. Now, this is a dual
I don't know if I loaded that or not. No, not loaded, but like CO2 loaded. I loaded it.
Now, with this one, I wouldn't really be safe. Well, feel comfortable with us pointed at each other, because it can literally knock down a can. Let me do, for instance. That's how much.
You want to see something cool that I figured out though? Called the frostburn effect, or frostbite.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's cold. That's real cold.
Now, since it's carbon dioxide, so if you constantly put on something and fire a couple times,
laser not working, but it's cool.
Oh, I could get new batteries. Mm-hmm. Now, this is a Gamo laser. It's a really awesome laser.
Gamo is my favorite brand. I like it better than Ruger, but we have our own opinions.
Yeah. As you can tell, you have to how would you say it? Sight the laser in.
Whenever you put a laser sight onto a pistol or a revolver or any kind of weapon, you have to sight it in. But there's a unique way that you do it with Gamos. You gotta.
Now, it does come with this. It cost me about.
But I broke it. But with one of these, you got to get a really tiny Allen wrench, and got to be precise with every shot.
And what you do for this You
Because lasers are hard to sight.
you put it up in there. This only took me like 15 minutes.
No, for like rifles?
No.
No, I'm saying like rifles is more difficult because you got to be more precise. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's more difficult for rifles, and the wire goes back.
Aim small, miss big. Chris Kyle.
No, it's aim small, miss small.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It before it messed up, you could. It has a Velcro.
No, you just take it off.
You know you got it. So, and it has like a sticker right there, and you basically
But you'd rather peel off the glue.
and you put it right like wherever you want to.
My favorite way to hold it is this way. So you're holding the rifle, you squeeze tight. No, you're holding the pistol. It's in your hand. It's not on. Squeeze tight. It's on. Listen, you can hear it click. Whenever you firmly grasp.
My favorite way to do it is right here. So when you want to, like basically, like just like squeeze your fingers right there.
But we have our different preferences, which is
Yeah.
okay.
This is Crossman. It's a 357 style.
Now I don't know about you, but I kind of want to do those last.
Yeah, me
Move on
too.
to the machetes next,
No,
or the blades.
two of what we're gonna wait for last are mine.
One of them's mine,
Yeah.
and I can give a little bit more of a detailed review on mine because I use it more often. I know it better.
Now the one of them I've been having for a long time. I could give more of a review, and the other one I just got like July 3rd, so I can't really give a good review on it. I mean, so far it's good.
Well, they don't even know what we're talking about yet, so let's wait until we get to it.
I'm gonna tell them what I was talking about.
Well, don't you think we should go over the FPS? This has got a
Oh, yeah,
400 feet per second.
410 feet.
410 feet per second.
Oh, by the way, this is
That is with a pellet.
alloy.
Yeah, alloy pellet.
And
With the BBs, I think it's a lot slower, like 300. Or,
I don't know. But of course, we're shooting them
you
out.
can tell, just it's got a lot of pressure behind it, especially
Yeah,
whenever you're using the.
Muscle pressure. I don't forget what the specifics are, but this one it goes 340 FPS, which is feet per second. There's two different FPSs. One is
Now, if I weren't recording with my phone, I would ask Siri to translate the feet per second into miles per hour. But I've calculated it to where, well, I'll move on to that. In a
now
second.
since this blade is cooler and got more features, I think we should wait for that one.
But this one is still pretty cool. It's a big old booty.
Yeah, it's a 14-inch mossy oak blade.
Nice. We'll check the chopping with this one too.
Yeah. Now I've had that one for a long time, so it's pretty good. And as sharp it used to, but it still got an edge. And while he's doing that, this is the stealth. You can put it on your belt, obviously.
Well, I mean, it's only a knife, so you can expect.
And that is the stealth.
Cut myself.
Come on now.
Come on now.
And y'all can tell that they laser printed that up in there. Pretty awesome.
Has it been sharpened recently?
No.
I can tell. Still pretty nice. Scare the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, be like, what's the name? That ain't a knife. This is a knife. Now this,
I don't know who you're talking about, but I know what you're talking about. And the sheath too. It's a really nice sheath.
It
Thick
has-
leather is real leather too. Just
you can just tell that it's real leather just on the camera. Let's show them. Like,
look how thick that is.
yeah,
You say it's like
like 1/16.
1/16 inch.
Yeah,
It'll
1/16.
protect you. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not going to poke through.
Yeah, I've actually had this for a year now, and it's still in mint condition.
I remember he told me today he got it. Up, yep, there I go.
And as you can tell on the buttons, very little wear for as many times as I wore it. There's very little wear.
Latching and unlatching.
Yeah,
And you pretty much use it for like an everyday use kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and this one I never really used. That's basically what it looked like, brand new.
Except for 2 strings.
Yeah, those are a little bit worn. Especially the one on bottom, because that's really the only one I'd latch.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would do.
Because, you know, in case...
I ain't really know. Yeah. I mean, say you need to get it out. You don't want to go... You just
in case...
pop one button and pull the knife out.
I always...
But for me, I keep it on my right side.
That's what I do. I got this knife as a... Basically, everyday use and...
Personal defense.
Yeah, that's basically what I got it for. And as y'all can tell, it got a finger.
Self-defense, I meant.
It got where you can put your finger, which I really don't feel too safe doing that.
No, I just keep my hand on the grip. But it's got it if you need it.
Yeah.
Say you got big hands. Well, you got big hands, but still fit.
I got pretty big hands.
Well, you got thick hands. We got the same size hands. It's just,
well, man,
you got meaty hands. It's not my fault. It's your genetics.
Because I come from a bloodline that is both
I'll tell you what.
big and tall.
I'll tell you what, though. We're both cornbread fed.
Oh, yeah. Now, I forgot to show y'all. That is the... Oh, God. Still very sharp now.
Before you go ahead and put it away, I do want to do a little profile on the blade. Look at that. That's a thick blade right there at the end. But just do a little profile on that blade right there. It's nice
and show them the mossy oak symbol on the knife.
Oh yeah, it is.
And there's
a deer antler handle too.
I'm not for sure if it's real or not.
Well, it resembles a deer antler. I like it. I like the way it looks. Do you know how much it cost you?
It cost me about $23 to $25, which for a knife that lasts me this long, it is like I will pay $40 for a knife like this. So
for the price range, it's an amazing knife.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to
this monster.
A chopping tower. Now, he was describing it to me in the most perfect way possible. If you've ever seen Transformers 4, you know Drift, the blue Japanese
the Bugatti car.
He can turn into a Bugatti or a stealth chopper. You know his sword? Signature samurai katanas they're kind of like a bulky square point. Check this out.
No, there's three main differences.
It's razor sharp.
Yeah,
and it's notched. Oh,
there's two main differences in four main differences.
Jagged tooth saw blade on the back of it.
Yeah, there's four main differences in this knife. This one has
more of a machete.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You said knife.
Well, around here we don't really give specifics. There's four main differences than his sword. This is a machete. That's first off.
Plus, this is like 20 feet long.
Probably more than that.
Yeah, he's a big motherfucker.
And it has jagged. Now,
I'm gonna cool down if you don't mind.
All right. Where's the log at? Well, stick.
Right here.
Now, just like this is pretty old. It's still hard.
Oh, she said.
And
I'm gonna go ahead and give me a little hammer there.
Now that is what it did in one little bit of, like just two saws.
You gonna give me a little hammer? It resealed itself.
And the third difference is it got basically like it's supposed to be a wire cutter, but
is it already empty?
I presume.
Well,
but
I'll do it again.
It has a wire cutter right there. I don't see how that's supposed to be a wire cutter, but it also got a chisel.
Hammer. You hammer it too hard. You gotta put a little pinpoint.
And I'm gonna do
You hot?
Thank you. And that is what it. I mean, the difference is at how hard you hit it. Let's see if y'all can see that. Hold on. Yeah, right there. It cut pretty. It makes it look small on camera, but it's actually pretty big.
That's what she said. I'll give you a chopper too.
Now I love.
Fresh side.
No, I have cut down trees, like
Let's
about.
see, look at there. That's 3 chops, and it went.
And that's a dead tree. Dead trees are a whole lot more harder than fresh trees.
Went about a 1/4 inch deep.
On a dead limb. I cut down
And that's
trees.
not an angled chop either. That is a straight chop, just straight down.
I cut like trees this big around with the angle chop in like 3 slices.
Let's see.
Well, a pine tree.
Got a good weight balance there. Hold on, wait. I moved. It's got a good weight balance there.
Yeah, for a machete.
Mm-hmm. It's real top heavy for chopping because.
Well, that's what you want out of a machete.
Yeah.
You want
No, I'm complimenting it. I'm not saying it's bogus. I'm saying it's good.
like for a machete, you want all the weight at the top of the blade. We're country boys, so we know like what's good and what's not.
Like I've seen some machetes. I sometimes I disagree with it, and sometimes I don't. They'll put a weight at the very top of it in the back. You can use it either as a club, or it's just there for weight. But it's for chopping force.
Now I
A lot of
really
people
don't.
think all the decency in the chop is how much strength you put into it, but no, it's how much weight is in the blade. It's all about the blade.
You don't like force.
No, you
Yeah,
force it, you're either going to break the blade or have a nasty, ugly chop.
And probably a broke hand. Depends on what type of tree you cut down.
You cutting down a hickory, you don't have
And you,
arthritis.
like you're gonna have arthritis in like the first 20 chops.
Or carpal tunnel.
And-
You're not going to want to keep on chopping.
And this is the throwing knife out there. It has different bolt sizes, just the case. They're not really that big. Hold on, what's something I can. Like this is they're pretty small. This is Dr. Pepper.
Look, this is top of a CO2 canister. And look, that's the biggest one. You can see it. It fits it loosely because it's not fit for that. It's just a circle.
And that is an airsoft canister, so.
Yeah. Made in Taiwan. Ew. American made stuff here. But we say we move on to the air rifles now.
Yeah.
No, and the sheath for
yeah.
this. Heavy duty stuff, man. That is
Yeah.
some
Like that's
hard
like
plastic.
just
It's actually kind of looks like it's weaved. Kind of looks like a weave something, but that's just the design.
like I have pretty good strength. Like, and that's me like being well, I don't want to break it, but that's like me like doing all purpose.
Giving it a half-ass effort.
Well, I don't break it.
Bend it. No, I'm saying that is you giving it a half-ass effort.
Yeah, that's me doing like halfway. You can see him. I'm pretty strong. Like I can literally bench press 50 pounds plus the bar, no problem.
Yeah, it's not an issue.
Now I do got to compliment you. You actually do it pretty easy too.
Thank you. Maybe one day we'll make a video about working out. But that's all up to you guys. You guys got to decide. This is turning into a bit of a long video, but I'm okay with that. So, what you want to start off with? This one?
Let's start off with yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so now I'll finally get to review something. This, oh my baby. It came with a scope guard, but I left that at home. And the caps are over there because I was messing around with it because I was trying to sight it in for longer distance for one of his videos.
And it
Didn't work. Yeah, it wanted to be an ass. But don't let that put down on the rifle itself. I'm sure some of it had to be sloppy shooting on my part.
This is a good rifle. Don't get me wrong. I shot it before. It's
Yes, sir.
It's
Good
super
for me.
light. It's super lightweight.
It's really light for.
Like-
I mean,
Like, I could literally just hold it with my
it
fingers.
feels like a Youth 410,
No,
which are really light, like a Youth rifle. It's got a good sight. It's a 4x32 Gamo.
that's
Oh
good.
yeah. Guess I'll go ahead and say the name. This is a Gamo Wildcat Whisper. Velocity 1300 FPS
With the alloy.
Yeah, with an alloy. And if I remember correctly, if you were to put that into miles per hour, that's somewhere around 868 miles per hour,
Around
which
that.
is faster than a 22. Like
Well, my
20.
20.
no, like an actual 22.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like an actual 22 round. I googled it.
No, that's that's fast for a pellet rifle. I seen faster, but
Oh, definitely. But for the price range, this cost me $125 for the price range. This is amazing. It's sturdy, it's durable, and whenever it falls, usually if you knock the scope, it'll put it off by like too much.
I think
you
I
just
just-
want to give up.
did
But
you just recently do that?
yeah, I moved this scope in a little bit.
I was just pointing that out just to make
Yeah.
sure.
I kind of re-glued it.
No, out of my opinion about it, it's a pretty good rifle. Like
And it's rust resistant, so you can like weather it. But it's proven to be good. You know, I've had it. One day I left it out, and it was really humid, and the dew got to it, and it did get it a little bit of rust. And even whenever you break it down, I don't want to break it down all the way because I don't want to clear it. I really don't want to do that because it's gonna be loud. But well, actually, for a pellet rifle, this is really quiet. But it's gonna be loud because I ain't got a pellet in it. But it's actually really quiet. But sorry for your ears. Any headphone users, you might want to go ahead and take those out.
All right, y'all can put it back in now.
It's a .177 caliber, and
I'm pretty sure with the lead pellet, it'll go 1,100 feet per second. Cause
around that.
yeah, because normal, like what you expect out of a pellet rifle is about 1,200 feet per second average. Well, for a .177 caliber. For 1,200 feet per second with the alloy, it goes 1,000 feet per second with the lead pellet. So
And it's got the standard. It's the safety is right next to the trigger. You just push it down towards the trigger for safety. Take it off for taking it off of safety. And I think that's pretty much all I'd have to say about mine. Definitely recommend this. For pellet rifles, it's a good price range if you want an actual break barrel and not a pump, because pumps are for pussies.
For a .177 caliber, I recommend Gamo. Well, in my opinion, I recommend Gamo and Ruger. In my opinion,
But I've grown accustomed to the Gamo. So
now the first time he came over here, remember that Ruger?
Mhm.
The first time he,
we're gonna tell this story.
like the first time he ever came over here, it was an old pellet rifle. Don't get me
It was
wrong.
about 3 years old.
Yeah, how long ago was that?
I'd say a little bit over a year.
Yeah, so it lasted me a really long time for a pellet rifle.
And even after I broke it, it still worked. But I went to break it down, and it literally fell apart.
Yeah. Like the screw broke out, it was missing a screw. For a
And
minute.
then after a while, the trigger quit working. But he fixed it, and it kept on working. And even after the gun went kaput, he took the scope off of it. Ruger scopes. Now, that's one thing I will say about Ruger. They do make really good scopes. They're really easy to sight in, and they're they have a, they're durable, or they have a lot of endurance.
Talking about durability, that like I literally dropped it down I say 3 foot of stairs.
Mhm.
Like a half a foot drop, then down
Tumbling 3 feet of stairs.
yeah.
Like,
And-
I'd say half a flight.
3 stairs. Like 3 steps.
Oh, 3 steps. Oh.
And I went to see if it was on, and it was still like it was. Like when I sighted it in.
Dead on.
And I did that
Didn't skip a
3
beat.
different times. Now, if y'all know scopes, you can just tap that, like tap it on something and it's off balance.
Now with mine, you see, I've had it sitting over there, propped up against the couch, and my dumbass would let it fall over. And all I'd really have to do is either click to the left or click to the right, maybe 2 clicks up, 2 clicks down, and it's right back on. And I usually keep mine sighted in for 30 yards
Yeah.
for squirrel hunting. Because I hunt small game because I can't afford a large rifle and hunting license.
Now,
Doesn't mean I ain't never shot a deer.
I haven't shot a deer yet, so don't tease me about that.
I've only shot 2.
Huh?
An 8-point, and one of them had one of his antlers broken off. But they were both buck.
Now, Rugers, they're really durable. Like, I had put my last Ruger, I put it through, like, hellacious, like, stuff. You guys, this dude,
Yeah.
he was there for about,
I was there for a good bit of it.
he was there for about 5% of the roughness that I put it through. So, well, he was there for about,
I'll show you what's left of it.
I was out, the actual thing.
piece of it right here.
In the next video that I'm in, I'll show y'all the scope. Well, the rest of it. No, that ain't it. Oh, that's also my Bear River. I didn't really have too good of an opinion about that pelt rifle. No. Well, we'll show y'all in the next video.
This isn't an actual part of it, but this is about how broken down it is.
Yeah, that ain't the actual part. That's the Bear River. I didn't have too good of an opinion about it. Like, it was a
Crossman
public-
is shit.
No, that was Bear River. Just imagine Crossman.
Crossman is still poo-poo.
Just imagine Crossman about 4 times shit.
I literally called in to the, what is it? Public Resources?
I don't know, but
Public Resources and filed an official complaint against Crossman because they're shit.
especially the scopes.
Lied about my age and everything. It had to be done.
And the scopes are shitty. Honestly.
From their pumps to their brake barrels. They don't make them high enough FPS. They don't make their scopes durable enough. They
No,
make them with
this-
cheap plastic and
This one actually, the rifle is good.
well, you caught a break with this one.
Yeah.
Because every experience I've had with Crossman, I've had 3 Crossman pellet rifles in my life. I've had a pump and 2 brake barrels. One 950 FPS, one 1100 FPS. And both of them were shit. Not to mention the pump rifle, which is a laughing stock.
Now that Bear River, just imagine Crossman about 4 times shittier.
Now, the pellet pistols, those are good. Those are good. I've never had a bad experience.
I never have had a Bear River pistol, so I can't put
No,
down
I'm
on
talking
that.
about Crossman.
Oh, yeah. I had this for like about
That's a Crossman.
yeah. I had this for about
You had it a while.
I had pretty like about 3 no, I had it before I got with Caitlin, so about 4 a little over 4 years. And you guys see them, it's for its age.
I take it out there, I shoot it, I completely unload the CO2, I come back in here, and I put another one in. I do that probably 5 to 6 times, and then I'll get bored of it, and I'll come back about a half hour later and do it all again. Surprised he doesn't tell me to quit wasting CO2, but...
Now, for its age, it's still...
Oh, it's a kicker.
It's still pretty good. Now, I can't put down on the Crossman pellet pistols.
But the rifles, oh my gosh.
Like, I absolutely love this pellet pistol. I mean, ain't as accurate as his glory days, but it's still accurate. Like, he could, like, do a 1 inch, like, about
I
that
can do a
much-
1-inch pattern hip firing.
Yeah, like they're super accurate.
And that's without the laser on. With a laser on, I'm dead on.
Now let's move on to my Crossman.
All right. Now this is not the scope it came with, and honestly, that scope's off, and it's better than the one it came with.
This is a Gamo.
It's a Gamo green dot sight. It's a reflex tactical.
Yeah, it has a really easy to turn on. Like I could just catch it on my pants and it'll turn on. Mm-hmm. It's so easy. Like I don't even have to.
Which isn't necessarily a good thing, catching on to your pants, but easy access to turn on. Say you're holding it and you get ready to aim in. All you got to do, and you own.
Like,
and it's also really easy to sight.
Like, see, watch this. Oh, like just like that. Now, my opinion about this.
The rifle itself, not including the dot sight.
Well, the scope, shitty.
The scope it came with.
Yeah.
That is. We shot that thing to death.
Yeah, we really did.
With my rifle.
It looks like I can't think of the name of the gun, but it looks quite similar to it. If y'all know the name of it, like, I'm pretty sure y'all...
And if I'm offending any of you by saying Crossman is shit, you can let me know, but I'm probably not going to give you too much of a response out of it, because that is my personal opinion. If I'm hurting your feelings, you can let me know, but it's not going to change my opinion. I've had too many bad experiences with Crossman.
The scope...
And I hope one of you officials are looking at this. You need to know that people hate your guns.
Y'all need to do some...
Y'all need to do a better job. You fuckers are slacking.
Alright. It's pretty good for a pellet rifle. Took some rust. Ain't too bad. I don't know if y'all can see that really good. Now,
it's not picking up because of the light, but if there were a different lighting in here, you could definitely tell it's picked up a little bit of rust, but for how old it is,
pretty good.
It's doing pretty good. The rifles themselves aren't, well,
they ain't bad, but they ain't good.
They're not my favorite. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna quit putting down on them, just for the sake of. They're not my favorite. What you want to go to yours?
Yeah.
Final one. Whew, I really like this one, but neither of us have too much experience with this. I'd say he definitely has more because he's been able to use it more than I have.
No, for their Ruger.
This is not counting the bipod in case you want to take that off.
Yeah, I'm going.
You can show off the bipod, but then take it off so they can see what the stock pellet rifle looks like.
Yeah, if y'all like to set up, just tell me. Like, if y'all need a dish to bipod, just tell me.
And if y'all want to get that bipod, you can comment down below, and I'll get him to
tell y'all the name of it.
Well, you can send me the link, and I'll put it in the description. Or
I don't know how to do the link.
Well, you can
send
me a picture of it. I'll find it.
Now, the number one thing I love about this pellet rifle, the safety, like,
it's so smooth.
Like,
never catches. Mine hasn't caught yet, but if you've ever had a safety problem with your rifle, because some Crossmen, you got the little button thing you got to push in, like standard regular weapons. But if you've ever had one of these and it catches, it is the hardest thing to make it unstick. And it can really ruin your hunting experience, because I've had situations where I was getting ready to nail the fattest squirrel, just take it down, bring it home and cook it.
No.
And my safety caught, and it just ruined my day. And it was a Crossman, too. 1100 FPS.
Now, I had a .77 caliber Ruger. There's the Ruger Airhawk Elite 2. That was the pellet rifle that lasted me a long time.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And this one is...
Look, I got the box. No, wait, you got the... Is it in? No.
It's inside, but we'll show them in another video.
You got the box to this one? Over there?
Yeah, over there.
I'm gonna go grab it?
Yeah. It's a Ruger Impact Max Elite. It's a 22. Oh, it's also 22.
Since we don't know it too well, we can read off some of the things. It says, unique nucleus rail technology. Sorry. It's all right. Over here, I'm just reading off some of the things, but I'm going to read off from the back. Nucleus rail. Easy scope mounting, absorbs vibration, reduces noises, reduces scope movement. That is a good one. See, you don't want a loose scope.
See, one
Mine
thing,
has that as well.
like, I still haven't broke it in yet, but the first 150 to 150 shots, it did have vibration. I will.
But that goes away.
Yeah, like,
These are things you got to look into whenever you're going to buy a pellet rifle. If it's your first time, it's excusable. But once you know what you're looking for, and if you keep on slipping up and buying bad weapons and you're not looking into them, that's your own fault. See, you got to look into these kind of things. See, let's look at the technical specifications. Velocity, 950 FPS with a lead pellet. With an alloy, 1050 FPS. The caliber, 22, 5.5 millimeters. Overall length, this is a 44.75 inch.
The barrel length is 15 inches.
And some of y'all will think that this don't matter, but it really does. This is a 41-minute video.
Dang, that's going to take a while to upload, but
yeah. We're going to eventually have to stop this, but these are things y'all need to know, and I'm willing to take this amount of time to show this kind of stuff. Like, length of pull.
That's the trick pull.
Yeah, I know. 14.5.
Now, in case y'all don't know
And capacity, it's a break barrel, so it's a single shot. Just all three of the pellet rifles we've showed are single shots, if you didn't know. They're break barrels, so dangerous distance. Well, you should always treat a gun at any distance as a dangerous distance. You do not want to point or have a gun pointed at you, which is basic knowledge. If you don't know that...
Unless you have a person pointing a gun back at you.
Well, if you got a person pointing a gun back at you, you better be pointing.
Then that's considered a safe distance.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all, like, the dangerous distance is 575 yards, which I guess is they're using their pellets. Which type, I don't know. But for that distance, it's pretty good. Which I really don't believe it. But, like, you have to be, like, within an inch pattern to...
If you look over here, Rainer, it's got a micro adjustable fiber optic rear sight, which is good. I don't have one of those. I wish I did, but I don't.
And it's good up to, I don't know what those supposed to, like the number's supposed to mean. If y'all know, comment down below. Now I know the elevation, like that's in feet.
Mm-hmm.
And show them the end of the barrel. As y'all can tell, it has a fiber optic. It's pretty cool looking. I mean,
I like the way it looks. I like the way the rifle looks without the bipod. I think it's just pretty sexy looking rifle. Especially over here on the rail for the scope. I think that's pretty cool looking. But not all rifles about looks. See, if I could get an ugly rifle that is peak performance and durable, it's going to last me a long time. It's got a really accurate shot and it's easy to sight in. And there's a good looking rifle that has got bad reviews, not very accurate, extremely sensitive scope, and, you know, just overall not very good. Of course, I'm going to pick the ugly rifle. I don't care what people say about it, because once they see it shoot, they're going to know why I picked it.
See, guns are just like cars.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter how the car looks. Just like with the Dodge Demon. It's big, it's bulky, it's heavy.
It's not very aerodynamic. Like,
but it's fast.
Say if you were to get like a 98 Nissan square body. It's ugly as fuck. But you would put 350 block engine in it with a stick shift. I like a stick shift. That's a nice little truck right there.
In my opinion, I like manuals better. No, you can.
Well, for a truck like that, it would be a very high maintenance to have it be an automatic.
No, you could adjust the quietness right there.
Oh, you could adjust how quiet it is?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that.
Why do you think I like Ruger so much?
Well, you couldn't do that one on your old one.
Yes, I could.
You could?
Yeah.
Didn't know that either. Can't do that on mine. Mine's quiet enough. Mine's quieter than yours.
So?
So?
I could have made it quieter.
It means I can shoot one squirrel and have the other one maybe not hear me.
And like, most people don't know what the hole is for in the bottom of the trigger guard, but it is to adjust the sensitivity of your trigger. Now, like my triggers right there starts.
Oh, well. My adjustability is at the very back of it.
Well,
Back of the trigger mount. Or the trigger guard. Right here.
now, since
Right here. You got a little hole right here.
now let's do our review on what we know of as of right now about this
Both
gun.
of them or just this one?
Just this one. As of we know of right now. It's very accurate.
Mm-hmm.
It has some good distance because I shot it from the table to close to my neighbor's driveway, and I went straight through a can. If y'all want to see that video, go check out my channel. Are you going to link in the description?
Yeah, I already said I would.
Oh, okay.
If people are watching this far, I've been looking at the analytics, and not a lot of you guys are only watching it 3 to 4 minutes in, and I make 20-minute videos.
And
I try to get that time limited.
all right, it's great distance. It's great distance.
Y'all didn't see that, but I just picked up a CO2 thing with my toe, and I put it in the spitter.
The scope is
That's gonna be yucky.
The scope is really easy to sight in. I was using cheap pellets, and I got it sighted in
You
less
never
than
told me,
50
what kind of pellets did you start off with whenever you bought this thing?
Crossman points.
Ooh.
And if y'all know Crossman
Character
points,
barrel.
if y'all know Crossman points, they really well. It depends on what type of gun you have.
I might have a .77 Crossman point in here. In mine. I can tell because game modes, they don't really tint too much whenever they're oxidized.
Now, I was using really.
I mean, daisies don't. Game modes, they kind of tint. I know my Tomahawks did, but
I was using really cheap ammunition.
look,
and
you can tell the difference. Look, here is a Crossman point. Just a pointed pellet. Is
pretty basic.
pretty basic. Now, let's say compare it to a daisy. This is how I know the difference. I'll show you guys. Look, that's a very, very good point. It's not rounded at all like, look at here, this Crossman is. And you guys might ask, if you are watching all the way through, how can you tell the difference? Easy, easy, easy. Look at the bottom right here. You see that it is hollow. And that is real shit. In fact, I don't even want to use them. Put it in the spitter.
I would use that.
For what? Oh, well, that's you. I regret buying them. They don't take to air the pressure that goes through the barrel as well as this would. Look.
Yeah, because it's so aerodynamic.
No, this has just got a very good pocket. Look,
Yeah,
I bet you I could find another one in here.
That's what I'm talking about. No.
Look, there goes one right there. You want it, you can have it.
Like, I was using cheap ammunition, and it took me less than 15 minutes to get it dead on.
Alright, you look in there. I'll get you the best I can. See, that is just as simple as it gets. You know, they pressed it in. They pressed it in, and that's all they did. Daisy actually took the time. They made a little circumference area around here. They kind of domed it, and then they went in. But they went in all the way to the bottom. No, they went all the way maybe a centimeter gap. I'd say about a 2 centimeter gap between the point and the end of the pocket. This is taking air all the way, and it's traveling as fast as possible.
Yeah, well,
look it in there. Look how deep that is. Now look right here. Look how shallow that is. It's not taking as much air as possible. Oh.
No,
This is why I don't prefer Crossman products.
No,
other than the pistols.
No, Daisy pointed pellets actually impressed me when I first got them.
I wish another company would make Piranhas. Another company sold in stores.
Yeah, dude actually said on YouTube that the surprised it actually worked good in this gun.
Caution.
Yeah.
Now you see, he's been trying out like rockets and tomahawks and stuff like that. Different kind of things. He's got like a different material projectile. Like he wants to get one. It's a brass tip and lead body on the pellet. See, I haven't really been trying out with things like that. I either shoot an alloy pellet or a lead pellet. I don't really mix materials, mainly because I never really felt the need to, because I really only shoot the same stuff, you know. I never really try to test the difference.
No.
Which is kind of sloppy on my part, because how am I ever going to know what's better if I only use one thing?
No. He's been arguing me with this one pellet.
The Sniper Magnum.
Yeah, the H&N Sniper Magnum. It does a same amount of damage, but he's been arguing with me about it, saying it's less aerodynamic.
It is. It's got a rounded tip and it's too long. You want to...
That's what
look,
you... Like,
no. Long and cylinder shape. Look, you want that little divot right there. You see that point?
No.
See, it is completely rounded. It looks like this, but say put it in a 1.77, and it's just got a itty bitty little notch in here, and it keeps that notch, and it goes all the way down until
the bottom.
Yeah, and it's got a little bit of an outward notch. I know it's not the actual term.
He never seen me kill a squirrel with it, but it left a pretty good, like, whelp on it. Did I show you? Send you that? Dang. Well, that picture's gone, so.
Well.
No, I have it saved on my Instagram account, yeah.
Oh. Cool.
Once you see what it did to the squirrel without the blood, like without the blood squirting out. No, sorry if anybody doesn't like killing stuff. Sorry.
You're in the wrong place.
Yeah. This is basically, like, besides the BB pistol,
It's just country boy shit right here.
Like, I got everything to kill stuff. Like, country boys don't, we might get a couple guns to play with, but.
He killed a possum with this?
And raccoon.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I was by myself. Forgot about it.
All right. Well, I'd say this is as long as I want to stretch this video, since it's getting close to an hour long. We've just been sitting here talking and bullshitting, you know. But this is by far going to be my longest video ever. I'm going to try not to. If I'm by myself, they're pretty much not going to get that long, because I find it pointless. You know, I can basically, you know, we had a lot of fun doing this one.
By the way, this is a dual action. If y'all don't know what that means, you pull the trigger. Oh, I didn't not know that was on safety. Good thing they didn't have a BB in there, because I would have shot my hand. And you can pull the trigger and pull the hammer back, and you can pull the hammer back and fire.
My favorite thing about it is
Oh, no, it's not. You must have just been doing it wrong.
All right, fine.
There you go.
Jesse James. Whew. Well, with all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and this is it. Later.